Yeah, we're moving up now. We got around 15 minutes left till London Open. Let's speed it up here a little bit. Oh wow, look at that. We are pushing up strong, like a stallion, like a stallion. We're trying to push up. We got 5 minutes left. We're pushing up towards resistance. Are we going to break it, or are we going to just? Oh wow, look at that. Wait, what happened over here? So price just moved down. We're creating this lower wick, and we are London Open, which has a lot of volume at this time. Looking at the 1 hour candle, 1 hour candle has also pushed it this way. Now, if this candle starts to break the high of this previous candle, I think that could be an indication to take a buying opportunity, because we had a candle close, like, with little to no wick on the top. And if this new candle forming, if it starts to break the high after it makes this low, then I think there's a very high probability volume can continue pushing up. Because here's the thing, whenever we have a candle that closes with no wick on the top, there's a 50-50 chance price can go up or down, right? So what's the 50-50 chance that it can continue pushing up higher? Let's do visual mode right here, right? Because there's a 50-50 chance it can go up or down, right? But if we're closing at resistance, closing above this area, this resistance here to the left hand side, this, I'm not afraid of this, because, we're basically counting on volume to drive price through this area. Now, if you got let's say you say, well, I have a 50-50 chance that price can go up, but let's see what confirmations do I have to basically tilt that 50-50 chance in my favor, right? So the first confirmation is that we closed above resistance, but candles still closed with no wick. Second one is that, like, we have volume at this time, London session. Third one is that for price to actually continue making a higher high, it has to make a lower high first, like a higher low first. So I think that we did come down. We created this lower wick right here. So I think this is an indication that we have created a higher low for basically price to move up. So, oh, what? The spread? No, that's not the spread. That's a TP line, my bad. So probably gonna, bring this down over here and looking at price to basically continue with volume, 165, 100, right? Because so we're keeping stops below the current wick as it broke the previous high, and anticipating price to continue pushing up. That's basically what the anticipation is right here with the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, so probably gonna manage risk on the 15-minute time frame, because obviously we want 15-minute candle to close bullish, but if it closes bearish, then we're gonna close 50%. So yeah, let's speed it up here a little bit. 15-minute candle, still got 10 minutes left for the candle to close. We're 6 minutes in. You just gotta wait for the candle to close, guys. That's it. That's the only thing that we're waiting for, is for the candle to close. All right, 30 minutes pouncing up over here. The problem is now this wick, if we don't close bullish, then this wick could mean that we may reject back in the zone. So for price to continue pushing up, we need candles to close in our favor. That's what we need. Oh, wow, look at that. We are pushing up over 17 pips, 18, 20 pips over here. Beautiful. Look at that. We're coming up towards some sort of a rejection here to the left-hand side. Some sort of a rejection to the left-hand side. So may close around 90% maybe. Let's do 90, yeah. Let's do 90, but stops at break even, because price may reject this area to do a retest to go up. So we got to be safe, right? We got to be safe and secure. But the good thing is we've already secured some profits. Yep. Very good trade. Very good idea. Very good execution. That's great. Let's let this run. Let's take a look on a 30-minute time frame. We're bullish, 15-minute candle. Wow, still bullish over here. Still pumping. This is good. This is good. I like this. So the candle is about to close, and let's just forward this candle, see how it closes. Next bar, we close bullish, which is amazing. Very good, very good. I guess we can maybe do a retest or continue pushing up. I mean, if we can do a retest, we can add a position to continue pushing up. But if we continue to push up, then then we're done for the day. Basically, then we're done, right? Yeah. Oh, we're coming down. Let's take a look at how the 15-minute candle closes here. 15-minute candle is closing bearish, which means that may have had been a retest over there, but the 30-minute candle is yet to close. We're still pushing up. Wow, look at that. 36 pips. The 30-minute candle has closed bullish, which means, it could retrace, maybe just secure these positions. And yeah, that's it. 1.1%. Looks like a retest on 15-minute. Yeah, but the 15-minute retests are pretty, oh, wow, look at that. But the 15-minute retests are very, I would say like the confirmations are very low on the 15-minute. Like a better one would be on the 30-minute, because look, we moved away from a zone on the 30-minute. We reached this resistance that we thought we would, right? If there's a retest, I think we can continue pushing up to retest this high that we just created, because in London session, we broke above this area and moved up. So let's just assume that we never took a trade. Let's just assume that we missed out on the trade and whatever. So, maybe like maybe like a retest would be important here if we can get like a retest or like a bullish candle forming in this area. I think that's going to be better. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Wow, look at that. 15-minute candle has also come down. We have the 1 hour candles forming like this here as well. 4 hours also very, very bullish at this point. Daily can probably continue pushing up. So this is where now you're looking at all the time frames and you're putting things together, right? The daily candle has broken the high. It's bullish right now. This week, bullish candle means nothing. So now, like, maybe the volume can continue. Looking at the 4 hour time frame now. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, looking to the left hand side. I mean, we don't really have much range. Maybe like 40 pips from where we are at this point. But looking at the 1 hour time frame, maybe doing a retest. 30-minute time frame, maybe doing a retest. If this candle closes bullish, I think it's a very good opportunity for price to continue pushing up. So we'll see. But other than that, I still think we are very bullish. Wow, look at this 30-minute candle right here, right? Just by looking at this, what's the probability that we can continue pushing up versus what's the probability we can continue pushing down? Where do we have the high probability? Going up or going down? In London session right now, with the volume that there is at this point. Going up. So let's see over here. Let's slow it down a little bit. For price to go up, it needs to make a lower wick. Probably, yeah, lower wick. And it needs to break the high of the previous candle. Because once it breaks the high of the previous candle, then we could say that the wick to the left right here, wick to the left, it becomes a wick fill. And then the higher time frames can probably continue pushing up, especially on the 4 hour time frame. So may want to use a lower risk because this is a second, basically an impulse entry. So may want to lower the risk at this point, right? That's the smart thing to do, and then just continue to push up wherever. So we're gonna maybe remove take profit, and yeah, let's see if we get stopped out. So that's why using a lower risk, because we won the first trade. Now in the second trade, we're using a lower risk. We broke the high. We're trending up. We did some sort of a retest here. Look at this candle. This candle broke the low, but still closed bullish. This candle wicked down, broke the high of the previous candle, and we took an impulse entry in the anticipation for price to continue pushing up. So we are at this resistance now. Candle's pushing bullish. If we respect this high, if the 15-minute candle closes without breaking this high, then it's basically not a good trade. So we want this high to be broken. Well, the high is broken now, which is really good. The high is broken, which is awesome. Now we need this momentum to continue pushing up. The 15-minute candle is also about to close. Let's speed it up here a little bit. And nice. That's actually moving very nicely here. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour still has some range. We're coming up to some rejections here. Since this is a very, very low risk trade. Oh, the 15-minute candle has also closed bullish, which is awesome. I guess at this point, we could probably put stops at break even. Let's just see how the 30-minute candle is going to close over here. We got a few minutes left. Let's put the stops at break even. It's a free trade now at this point. And probably going to let it run till pre-New York. Looking at the weekly is bullish. Daily is still bullish. 4 hours still bullish. 1 hour candle is still bullish. Pretty good. 30-minute candles are, oh wow, look at that. We broke above this area. Now, if this candle comes down to stop us out, then we get stopped out. Like there's nothing that we can do. Let's forward one 30-minute candle as I would do normally. Just let things run and then basically let the candle close. Next bar. Oh wow, look at that. Pushing up over here. Let's secure this right here. 50 is more than enough on this small, tiny position. So just took 2 trades for price to move up, and that's it. One impulse entry right here as a candle closed with no wick on the top, and another one right here once we started to do some sort of a retest for price to continue pushing up, and anticipated volume to continue driving price through resistance that we had, basically. So 30-minute candles are still moving. See, now we're still making these highs, right? And if we're making these highs, we should come down to create support and then retest that high. And I think we should wait for that, right? In the New York session, wait for price to do some sort of retest, create support, and then continue pushing up. So let's forward one more candle. Oh, nothing. Candle has closed with a very, very small body. And we all know a small body means that there's not enough volume for price to move up, right? Small body over here, especially if this candle breaks the low of the previous candle. Did that happen on the daily? No, that didn't happen on the daily. But if you do break the low right here, then this small body literally means there's no range for the next candle to go up. And there we go, we've broken the low. So if we've broken the low, this means support can be formed. And once the support is formed, this means we can possibly take a buy position for price to continue pushing up if we can form support. So let's forward this candle. Perfect. We have a support formed. And the only problem here is that now the problem here, okay, so this is very, very important, right? Now, these are 2 different things. if we look at this area, this is something I need you to really, really understand. If you look at this area, price moved up, created support, and on this candle we took a buy as it broke the high for price to move up, right? Perfect, no problem. But the good thing was that this candle, even it broke support, right? It did a rejection wick, broke the low, and continued pushing bullish. Right here, it's a whole different story. We can't take a buy here because the resistance is literally 10 pips away. And this candle hasn't really done any rejection wick to the left hand side. If this resistance was, let's say, 30 pips away or 35 pips away, then you could take a buy. No problem at all. But this resistance is literally 10 pips away. So we can't take a buy here at all unless we break the high. And you can see where it broke the high. It broke the high in the first few seconds. So that doesn't count. Now, if it makes a lower wick and it breaks the high again, then we could possibly count on volume to continue pushing price up.